She pooped. She pooped. People say that's good luck. Yeah, very good.
Look at the bird, look at the bird.
Look at her eyes. You see her white right there in her eyes? Look at those big feet.
Yes.
She's got huge feet.
It wasn't the same as that.
That one has tiny feet.
Yes.
She's got massive feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Mommy.
See the ball on her nose?
Yes.
Yeah. What color is she?
Black.
What's this color?
I know.
It's like an orange. Like a brown orange, huh? Yeah.
Papito.
It's okay. She's so big next to him. Doesn't she? She does. Look at her mouth.
Yeah. Bravo. High five.
Yeah. Where's the table?
Good job.
Offline at home. Offline at home.
Got to fly at home?
No one to plan.
Good girl. You just got it right there.
I want that. Why are you holding there?
Good girl.
I'll lift you up.
Got a little bit of sun coming in too.
You see it already? No. Oh, that? Yeah.
Hit the bird in the air.
Knock it out.
Well,
One
knocking, no, I
solid
haven't
punch.
seen it. Oh, really?
One solid punch. You see that? They do their body and they keep their body
I've seen that.
So you call it a stoop. And when they pick up speed after that, and when they lock up on a bird,
Yeah.
bang!
They have the weirdest.
How
They
would
look
they?
like aliens.
Feet
With their foot there,
Why do you have these things surrounding you and a final dime? Why do you have things surrounding the farm? Where's your hands?
I'm gonna hold her on.
my mother like, what the?
Maya, look. Look.
Wait, let me spin it. Okay, look. That's weird.
She's like, this is a weird angle.
I want my daddy.
Okay.
Pretty look.
She's so gorgeous.
Look in her eyes too, you see the cataract, you see that very clear. Something where a lot of people don't notice. Look for her beak good and tell me if you see anything. The beak look, how the beak look. You see how the sides of the beak look? You notice they got an extra arch? Yeah, so unlike most birds that just have that, just chicken, just straight, they have a the extra curve. They call that the toenail tooth. So like what I'm gonna explain, like imagine that like a wire cutter, but designed for go right round the vertebrate of the animal when they catch and just snap it easily. So falcons have that bill. Falcons have that shape beak. Because the majority of falcons eat other birds and we get rid of them quick. Not just a quick snap at the neck.
So they know exactly where.
So in for them case, they have the largest sexual dimorphism of any raptor as well, whereby she would almost be close to like 2.5 times the size of the male, which is not really large. So they also have a situation whereby if the male not feed the chicks there enough, she go and politely go over there after him,
Really?
knock him out, pluck him there, and feed him to the baby there.
Wow.
And this is not only in the wild, this is not a mistake. This is what they do. This is for that. In for their world, that's how the lady they roll. You know, because in a captivity where the guy breed there, I mean, he provide everything. This is like the garden are eating in our lap, but they are bird. And I know for some reason it look like he just hard to satisfy women. You know, it's just so hard because he would feed the females so much that he wouldn't know why the female would still kill the male. But just because just because she can't see him do that, he done.
Wow.
And then, like I said, they have enough food. Not enough food, that's not the problem.
Well, that's the
She
problem.
just want to make it do its job.
Yeah.
So even between animals, like when you explain right birds, they do have environments.
Yes, but not in murder. You don't feed my picnic?
Oh.
Remember, he's smaller too, so
Yes.
he's
Yes.
to get it popped. Pretty rough. I mean, then our warriors, man. Good job, man.
Pretty bird.
Pretty dangerous.
Pretty dangerous. Yes.
Beautiful but deadly.
Yeah.
Different than that. Right, but we're mostly focused on her one right now. This his one right now. When you have a vine, pygmy owls, they still need a decent amount of space to move around. High perching, birds love their high perch because they feel a lot more confident when they're above the situation. You know, that bird's eye view and away from everybody. So when he gets extremely nervous, notice he go over to this higher perch. But then I will be like the big brother and I tell him, you did overreact, go back on this perch because you want your yak, you know? So I always remember this, when you travel and you visit any wildlife place or show places, these are the catchment area. This door must always be closed before these doors open.
Okay.
That way we don't have any accidental fire. So let's go in. When we approach him, he make a little noise. You know, repeat it back to her, it make you feel comfortable. They're like a familiar song.
Yes.
You know, it's soothing.
Sparky's just getting used to people. He's new. His name's I don't know, someone called him Sparky and stuff.
Dimitri.
Dimitri, that's right. A friend of ours was like, oh, it's Sparky. But this one was it was an accidental pet. So someone had a tree branch fall in their yard, and inside the tree branch was 4 tiny babies. And what happened is they kept them for a little while.
Are you going
chicken
to
and pork
send
and
it
stuff.
to my
And 3 of
tablet?
them had their eyes open already. So they already
Are
had
you
imprinted
sending
on
to
their
my
own
tablet?
kind. He opened his
yes.
eyes to the people.
Okay.
So owls immediately imprint on what they see. So like ducks a hatch, and that's how they know to go to the
The next
pond,
one
right?
so
They go,
too.
you're mine. And I'm like, oh no. So unfortunately, he does not associate with other owls. He actually copulates with Rob's hair. He likes
You know what copulate is?
So copulate is mate, yeah. He gets really broody around spring, and I'm his rival. He doesn't like me around spring. He actually, I walk out and I have little tiny blood pricks. He'll hit me with his talons and be like, get out of here. Yeah, he doesn't like me for some reason. But he loves Rob's hair. But this is the danger of trying to raise birds on your own. Because when we raise babies, we put a mirror in front of them. We wear costumes. We wear gloves so they don't see our hands. We play on the phone, we play the call of the mom. So they can recognize what they are. That's how they learn what they are and what they're supposed to be.
So yeah, his whole personality.
And you know how many people pick them up? We had 11 brought to us this year that were all kidnapped.
If you know me, a
Because
wild bird.
when you walk up to one, so say the babies are learning to fly and they fall from the tree. They're on the ground. If you were to walk up, you know what they do? They play dead.
People
And
have
then
day
people are like,
and
oh,
night.
they're so injured. And they pick them up and they're like, that's so
Right.
sweet. I'm going to keep it.
But which
A lot of times, then people
Here.
call me and
Oh, yeah.
they're
I
like,
wanna
please
probably
get
have
this
them
owl out of my
in the
house.
city.
It's attacking
Because they do
people.
live in the yards. Whatever, like baby season, sometimes the young ones then drop out of
They
the
don't mean
nest.
to.
The
But when
owls
they
have
grab
been young
you,
raptors, especially these
raptors
small
have
owls
this
like that.
thing on
Owls
the
fall
bottom of
out
their
of the
feet.
nest.
It's a sensory organ
And
that
then
tells
when
their
people
brain
approach them, they just
when
hide their
something
face.
moves in their feet, it tells their brain to
So
scoot
when they're
forward.
nervous,
So
they're
they
like,
don't actually mean to
if they
do
can't
it.
see you,
It's
you
just
know
that
they did it.
when the food
So
is
it's very
in
silly
their
for them
talons,
these
it's
self-defense.
wiggling
Not like
and
one
hold
thing
on.
where than in default.
So you
They
literally,
hide their
if it's
face when
on you,
they
you have to go
fear danger.
completely
And then you just
dead.
go.
dead.
So people
the
bring
foot
me
tells
in
the brain
a
to
lot of
let
the
go.
time. There's nothing wrong with it.
Not
Oh,
moving.
okay.
A lot of times people do get hurt
He
by
don't have that
arresting them
behavior
because the bird.
when he made it, when his nest fall out and when his tree fall,
So I always
like
tell people
3 or
to
4
find
of
an
them
injured
in
one,
there,
put a laundry
and the
basket
people let
over
them
it,
take
or
care of
something
it
to
for the
protect
meantime.
dogs and
he never open the eye
Don't
yet.
try
The
to
rest of them
access
don't
your
open the eye in an hole and they get to see each other.
So that's
So then they
He's
know
a full-grown male.
who they are.
These guys can take
when-
down parakeets.
He open his eyes, he see
So
people.
they take down.
So he ain't think, oh,
They're fierce.
another me too.
They only eat the
And also
heads.
he don't have that fear for we. He's nervous towards
So
me.
deadly.
But
I
he
actually
don't
call them the
fear we.
ferocious pygmy owls.
You know, so that
They're
like
called
his
versions.
situation, he can't go back into the wild
They are killing
because
machine.
he wouldn't know for separate people
No.
from his kind.
Like they love
And
geckos.
if he would have like
So-
need for breed,
If you live like kind
Yeah,
of
search for a person.
Around
if he need food, yeah, find a person.
geckos.
You know.
When we had him inside the house before we built his
But
enclosure,
he out there, they out there for a while now.
with netting and
Um,
stuff,
But I know he don't
we
use
had
to
him in
the
the veranda
outside.
area.
Okay.
He ate all my
All the
geckos.
confidence
He
and
poops on.
they
They
say-
poop every 20
If
minutes.
I like the head scratch. Owls when they get
It
together,
was so bad.
they like
It smelled so bad.
preen each other. You know this scout also? You know a lot of these pink feathers when you like when the new feather grow. If I feel like chicken and I feel like the white fibrous thing. Yeah, so they
The
have
only
that
one that
too.
can do it separate is
So imagine you have a lot of that on your head.
she can
And when you
put
start when
urine
somebody
and
they
uric
crumble
acid
it,
on
they
her
soften
legs.
it, and nice shooting, so like a nicely head scratch.
Yes.
So if you want you can give her a
You see
nice
just urine and
head
uric
scratch.
acid, it means the bird has
But another promise so that you not get picked.
Okay.
He bite you, you not bite that hard.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so when you approach her, you go,
rough. He bites, but he won't bite that.
yeah, and then you see eventually it gives you the
So it's
chance
really
to touch
cool.
it.
So these guys,
If you try to bite you, just move your finger. So go straight for it. Go straight for it. Yeah, scratch your head.
there you go.
Yeah, so like you take a tree finger and get in there.
So he has little pin feathers, and they actually preen each other in the wild.
See they watch you.
Help each other get the pin feathers.
Like, food is good.
Yeah.
But these guys are cool. When they're adults, they have 2 black dots on the back of
See
their
you walk
head.
sideways.
They're called false eyes.
Crab.
Because they're so small, when a predatory animal comes up behind them, it looks like they're being watched. So they
Yeah, so they eat like little lizards, small geckos, birds. Famously, hummingbird.
Really?
When hummingbirds sit
Oh.
there, hummingbird rail up. And
They
they
get
least
heartbroken.
songbirds and least seed birds and so like birds like almost the size of he. He take them to dog. He don't have a play. He don't hunt only small things. He hunts something his size.
The little like budgie ones, right? The little colorful ones. They're really cool. Do you know they can talk?
Let's give her a little
Yellow,
moment.
the blue.
I had the
So you yeah.
Somehow remember how to
So you reach behind her. Or the kind of camera. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Grandpa's too short.
Hey, not bad, not bad. The thing is, that's his personality. Yeah, like I'll charge you for that.
Pygmy owl.
So how long you have been running?
I started in 2013. Yeah, I used to be in Roaring Creek for 3 years. I was like located on the side of the bird rescue there. I was her main rehopper. So I came down with that bird in 2011. And I went home and I applied for a job with the little bird rescue to help her with rehab. And I never left.
Try reaching up. You can touch by that. Put up fight with like less than the squirrel, like maybe other birds, other smaller birds, lizards, small snakes.
That was the same size.
The way how they are type of bird hunter, very energy efficient. So what they do, they would sit and perch up for like just like the roadside or upon like the side of
Careful, are you there?
like for an edge. I mean, how call that?
Perch and pounce.
Not the perch and pounce yet. How call the ledge where they like the fields grow.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so like the edge of where the field there. What happen, the little rodents and animals, they peek out into the open, so they're easy to spot. So what they do, they perch up in our area where they could see the animal and peek out. And all they do is perch and they call it pounce. And all they do, they don't know a lot of action moving with how they hunt. They just stay at one spot, fly down when they see the opportunity. whenever you have animal where they cross the road, whenever you have animal where they cross the road, raptor's eyes lock forward. So I guess when he get into a lot of car accidents, so they will easily get knocked by cars and stuff like that.
That way it's better. Kids were bored. COVID shut the country down, so I gave one to my daughter, one to my son. I said, here are your pets. The daughter had this one. She clipped her wing. She carried her on her shoulder. She actually dug a hole, dropped it in the ground to catch snakes and lizards. Like, she did her research. The son, however, put his bird in a cage outside, and he was so emaciated when we got him, we had to euthanize him. Like, he was in bad shape. So she is a very socialized bird, but this is called human imprinting. And so she actually views us as her mom, her sibling, her mate, her rival. So never, can't release her, unfortunately. We get a lot of roadsides come in because they're very common. So people do take them home a lot. We've actually trained some for the zoo. We just recently sent one down south to start a program in Toledo. Because it's sad, because if we get any more in, unfortunately, we don't have space for them. We have to euthanize. That's why we always tell people, let us raise them.
Esos son los que son más comunes. Muy common, yeah, because I know I've seen them quite a...
Yeah, you see them a lot.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's definitely knock the phone off your hand.
The bird, Luisito.
She hits hard.
Yeah, I know, that's why she asked me.
So the last one that you did with your flag, she pushes off, your whole hand moves. Oh, it's gorgeous, huh? The color?
You got the fly birds today, girl?
You have to sit down with the baby. Come. A mí no me hables. Ve. Pero, ¿viste? Ah, sí, voy.
I got one more, come
No,
back.
porque los otros van... Ven. that? Dinosaur. That?
Let's go. Here you go to a palace.
Nice job.
I'll bring out the owl. So we named her Ghost because a lot of people say that they fly by their homes like ghosts and scream.
Xoch.
This is the Xoch, yeah.
Oh.
Shoch.
Yeah. So the reason they're actually around your homes is because, repeat after me, when an owl flies under the moon,
Shoch.
say it, when an owl flies under the moon, it means a rat is dying soon. Yes. When an owl flies under the moon, it means a rat is dying soon. These guys eat 1,820 rats every year. One owl. So the reason the Xoch are around our home is because they are eating the rats that are
And
around
not
our
because someone will die.
home. Not because someone's gonna.
Porque el ratón en tu casa va a morir, por eso que dice.
The folklore is very strong in the culture. It's really hard to break that. But if you,
I think what happens, it's like it's coincidence.
yeah, that someone might die in the village. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. This bird can hear a rat's heartbeat 25 feet away.
Wow.
Yeah, so whenever she is flying, she picks up the heartbeat in this facial disc. So this right here is called the facial disc. Her ears are right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so her ears. And what happens is she can actually pinpoint exactly where the rat is only by hearing its heartbeat. So they are absolutely the most perfect pest control that has ever been created in the history of animals. They literally eat more rodents per animal. She weighs a pound and a couple ounces. So she's eating rats every night. That's a lot of rats for the parents to catch and for the babies to eat. They are hatched out of their egg, and in 63 days they are fully grown.
Wow.
Yes, in 75 days they're fully independent from their parents.
Wow.
That's fast, yeah. So they need a lot of food to develop bones, feathers. So what happens is the siblings practice siblicide, where they kill their other siblings to ensure that they survive. They don't have attachment like humans do to their siblings, right? They just need to survive. But if you think every barn owl, so we have 2 seasons in Belize, right? They hatch eggs twice a year. So each family of barn owls in a year's time can eat 10,000 rats easy. Yes. So they are literally the best pest control.
Yes.
You listen here now. You got poo? You go.
Or shocks.
When people say I want an owl, and I'm like, no, you didn't. Very stinky. Where you going? So you notice how she's all white. So the reason barn owls are white is because they catch so many rats. They have to have an advantage over the rats. So at night, the rat doesn't hear them coming, but at the last second, they see them. And so the males are white, 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 white. He's doing a lot more of the hunting. So when he lowers himself to a rat, the rat looks up and sees white. And he gets shocked, and it's like a deer in headlights. So he gets startled for a moment so the owl can catch him.
See the bright light.
Yeah, he sees the bright light. Literally, he doesn't hear it coming, but he sees it at the last second, and that startles him long enough so the owl can catch him. So another cool adaptation. The females have speckles, and they tend to be more brown. And this allows them to blend in, right? Like camouflage, because they're the ones that are staying mostly with their nests. Even though the females will go hunting when they have babies because they need to share the responsibilities, because the babies are so demanding. Yeah, I mean, if you think long, long time ago, there used to be nice big old growth trees, and those had cavities, and these guys would nest in those cavities. But now they've adapted to humans, because we don't want to think about it, but we provide spaces for rodents, right? We have trash, we have burn piles, we have wood piles, all of that attracts rats. And so that's why they like being around people. because we provide buffets for them. But the thing is, we got to think about rats carry diseases that we can get. And so if we keep these guys safe, they keep us healthy. Yeah. It's funny because you think her mouth is so big that she can actually swallow a rat whole. You wouldn't think so, right? It looks tiny. Hey, ghost.
Just swallow the rat.
Yep. So that's why we always tell people not to use poison. So whenever you try to trap rats, always use the snap traps. Because if the rat eats the poison that we have for sale in Belize, which is not legal in other countries, they only sell it here, right? And they don't even use it themselves, the people who make it. So that stuff actually kills whatever eats it. So if the rat eats it and then she swallows the rat whole, then she eats the poison too, right? And then she dies. And so rodent poison is really bad, especially the kind that we have here. It kills anything that eats it. We'll probably go in the river. Sunday river time. We built a river trail in for people. Yeah. So let's see if she'll let you guys give her a nice scratch.
But how do they turn their head like all?
So it's because they have, just right in here.
That's the Shoch cow.
It's because they have 14 vertebrae. It's the noise of the truck, that's all. She's just trying to figure out what's going on back there.
Finally,
Touch
you
is
touch,
Xoch.
touch the bird of death.
I know.
Well, familiar with like the Black Plague and stuff like that. There's a couple articles you could research where people died from like diseases and stuff caused by rodents.
Yes.
And imagine this, imagine they live in a village where just moved, you just settled and you created this village. So you never had no issue with people that die off of certain things, right? And then naturally you start store food.
You know Asher
So you have
raised her?
like kitchen, you have garbage, so you have food. So the next thing we want food, where we eat the rodents, like rats. So they
likes
find their way inside your house eventually, or around
Hear all your
the
heartbeats right
neighborhood.
now. Yeah.
So you have the feces from the rat when they poop, and then step in it, then trap that through to your house.
Yeah, the thunder.
So when people
very
catch like
aware
serious
of their
illness, they have a sickness where we catch from them.
So they have like
almost
ears
like
that.
you're about to die.
So
If you
their
look it up,
ears
like